Mm-hmm. Okay, hey, how y'all doing? I am the Oracle bearer Keys. This is spiritual news. Do not take this as a joke. I am the direct channel to the universe. I am the universe pet. They tell me all their secrets. I come from the galactic world. For those who've been here, what's down, baby? For the newcomers, hey there, how are you? This is a sacred space. Here is where healing takes place. I am here to steer you clear of ignorance, dangers of the sorts, and low vibrational energies that does not serve your best interests. Before you take anything too personal, understand you are to book me for a personal. You came across my page to ensure you do not lean onto your own stupidity. I am not here to manipulate my talents, conversations, or energies in hopes of soothing your ego. This is not the space for that. I am a high vibrational entity. My prices are my prices. You do not go into Burberry, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Neiman Marcus, or any other luxurious store asking for discounts or negotiating prices, so do not disrespect me or my talents by asking me to do so. The best is not cheap, and the cheapest is not the best. Please understand, I am not concerned with what the next being is doing. I work for the universe and they pay me well. You get my personality as a bonus. I am me, will always be me because I love me. Okay? If you must know my view on time, to me it is an illusion. Time does not exist, clocks do. When you see this is exactly when you are to receive these messages. These messages are not administered with any constraint. Okay? Place the pronouns and the situations relatively in their spaces, be it be emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, sexually, literally, educationally, etc. Okay? Take what fit you and leave the rest. So yeah, let's get off into some shit. Some of you are learning on the 3D plane that life does not get easier or forgiving, so you must become resilient, right? And grow through these obstacles stronger. Some of your closest people are going to turn into strangers. People should not force you to participate in the way they love you if it is unsettling to you. Okay? Hear me when I tell you this. People should not force you to participate in the way they love you if it is unsettling to you. You're welcome. Okay? When someone tells you that you are hurting them, you cannot take it upon yourself to determine if you did or did not. Right? It's not for you to decide that. They said you hurt them. It's not for you to decide that. It hurt. All right? Understand some relationships will end when you choose yourself. That's just the nature of the game, babe. You're welcome. Understand, some of you are sitting in situations that does not serve your best interest in the name of their pockets being bigger. Just because you don't require much don't mean you have to settle. And the girl goes wild. When I say settle, for the bare minimum. You follow me on that? Did you get that? Did you get it, Charlie? Okay. So just because you don't require much don't mean you have to settle for the bare minimum. You're welcome. Okay, stop that. Quit the damn job if it pays well but costs you too much energetically. Leave the restaurant instead of requesting a remake for the 4th time. Leave the relationship if it's not the height you want for your person to be. Stop making people out to be the bad guy when you're choosing to sit in something longer than the cells inside of your body could tolerate. Do not settle because someone is more stable than you. Money cannot sustain things. In the end, it is not the end all be all. Okay? This day and age, it requires more than money and looks to keep things afloat. Okay? Both sides. It requires more than that, baby. Be fine as setbacks. Do you hear me? Be handsome as holocausts. You feel me? because you got a little breed. Dangerous face. Who wants to go there voluntarily, Mr. Johnson? Nobody. Nobody. Don't do that. All right? If you've been refraining from giving someone a piece of your mind, do it. This person is not slow learning as you believing them to be. If you feel like someone is overstepping your boundaries, stop allowing them to do so. Speak up about that. If things do not change, understand you are responsible to change the things that you could. You cannot take control over people. However, you must take control over you, because you can do just that. Stop putting yourself in situations that will alter the well-being of yourself. You know, who wants to just jump off the bridge just cause? No, we ain't gonna jump off the bridge just cause. We gonna have a rope or something, you know, tied to the bridge, and we gonna swing down. We ain't gotta jump. We know the risk that we gonna be taking when we jump. We know the risk of us getting into this water with these animals and the mammals too. We know that. We know that. Right? So don't be upset with us. We don't want to jump without the rope, baby. Don't be upset with her because we ain't signing up for death. We ain't signing up for broken bones voluntarily. We gonna take our chances getting in the water with the animals, and we like those odds of what's turning out with the waters and the animals, right? We don't like it with all the extra consequences. We like it just hang the rope, because we ain't jumping just that. Hang the rope, boss. No rope. Don't be upset. We ain't finna put self in danger. We ain't jumping out the plane without a parachute. We ain't doing it. We not finna put self in danger, because we love self. Might not have the best life, but it's worth living another day. I bet you that. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Listen, yeah, I'm feeling really, really good. Like really, really good. Do the robot. Do the robot. Anywho, some of you are having a complex time understanding the difference between people loving you, people loving being around you, from those who love what it is you can do for them. Easy way to learn the difference between that. Let me tell you right now. Just tell people no. If you really feel like me, then you know no is a complete sentence, right? It's just a full sentence. It's no. It's no. It's no, boss. It's no, not right now. No, that's it. Not the no, and it's no. But if you do need explanations, here you go. You're welcome in advance. Okay. If you are a person listening to, okay, yeah. Easy way to learn this is to tell people no. Say no for growing closer to your goals, right? If you're the person to listen to the excuses, say no, I'm not eligible to audibly hear excuses for the next 6 months is detrimental to where I'm heading, right? If you are the person to give out money, say no, I am financially incapable of supporting anything outside of my goals for the next 6 months. Doing so is detrimental to where I am heading. If you are the person to give car rides, say no, I'm unable to transport anyone for maximizing my time transporting myself to my goals for the next 6 months. Doing so would be detrimental to where I'm heading. Okay? If you're the person who always comfort lower vibrational energies, say no, I am disabled to warrant your low vibrations for the next 6 months. Doing so is detrimental to where I'm heading. Okay? You will learn quick to grasp the difference, okay? Either you will see that you was in a cage, or you will learn how many people makes up your circle. You're welcome. Yeah, you're good. All right, you must decide what it is you want to grow into. Everything you do should be conducive to the actions of what it takes to become that person. Someone is ready to tell you their truth. They're certain they don't want to go forward by continuously lying to you. Some of you are wanting to take a trip to the nail shop, but you can only get one thing done. You are waiting on your nails to repair themselves. Baby, been there, done that. Bless your heart. Okay? Yeah. Some of you are only in need of a pedicure. You need a pedicure? Don't handle that up then, baby. Not me. We all a part of the experiment. What's going on, cousin? Experiment babies. All right. Some of you are pushing through things that you felt were difficult, and I love that for you, overcoming those obstacles, those trials, and those tribulations. You overcame it, and for that, I'm proud of you, babe. Okay. You know, soon you be shopping with me. Who knows? Might be able to gift a couple of subscribers a little, powder bag or something. For me being proud of y'all. Okay. Probably a few. I'm gonna whisper that part just because I need it to be just a few of you. Few. Moving right on. Some of you have been doing more writing, and I love that for you. Some of you are wondering why someone insists on continuously letting you down. I would like to question if you know this person cannot show up for you like you desire. Why you continuously place those same beings in the position in which they could let you down. Manage your expectations. You're welcome. I'm talking about the ones you place onto other people for the smart folk. You must realize you cannot get upset with a person that has it and choose not to carry y'all weight. You must be in a position to carry you before demanding that someone else do that comfortably. You're welcome. Yep. I don't know what to tell you, baby. But what I just told you, baby. Pause it, play back, come back, okay? Some of you have been questioning whether or not you should disclose something to someone. Ask yourself, how do this person manage their happy? How often are they in high vibrations versus lower ones? How do this person manage themselves? How many people knows what this person is doing versus how many people are assuming things? There you go, baby. It is okay for someone who you used to inform of everything to have received their last update on you when they last spoke to you. Let me tell you one more time because I think you needed to hear that one for reals. Right? It's okay for someone who you used to inform of everything to have received their last update on you when they last spoke to you. Some of you should normalize telling people exactly what it is they need to know, nothing more than that. Some of you want to have a serious conversation with someone and is confused on how to start it. Listen to me when I tell you this. Start the conversation nervous. Start the conversation with your voice shaking. Start the conversation afraid. Start the conversation tired. Start the conversation uncomfortable. Start the conversation anxious. Just start. Brace yourself, right? But you must start the conversation. You must pay attention to how said person handle you while presenting such conversation. It is important in going forward, right? Someone wants you to remember the toxic times y'all shared. They want you to remember at one point you took pride in toxic situations. They truthfully do not want you to outgrow them though. So they want you to remember when that. And I want you to not feel bad about when you was toxic. Okay? Not here. You can feel bad in all them other rooms, but you can't feel bad in this one right here. Get off right now. I'm going to give you 3 seconds to pause it and leave the room right now. Because we don't condone you feeling bad for your toxic behaviors when you used to be. If you no longer there no more. We can't. Right? And we don't want you to feel bad. We want you to sit with that. Sit with how toxic you was. And if there was some truth in your toxicity, then you change what you could. Okay? That's what you do. You change what you could about your toxic ways that you disliked about you. Take it into consideration, right? And when you do that, you got to understand you moving forward from that. That's not who you trying to be no more, right? So when people lay around that, oh, you was the toxic person, I accept that. Yep, I had to be the toxic person to get to where I'm at today, right? That's growth. You understand me? Experience is what we give the title of our mistakes. You're welcome. Okay. And anywho, like I said, truthfully, they just don't want you to outgrow them. I tell you what, going forward, make a list, right, of the things that you like about this person, or throughout the experience, write down the things you do like and you do not like about it, right? That way, if you find yourself growing apart from said person or said place or said thing, right, you wouldn't be so quick to run back into the arms of which you know with certainty that you don't belong in. We not finna condone that. Not here. Sorry, Charlie. Because I ain't sorry, Charlie. Tell Mama Charlie bit me. And it really, really hurt, Charlie. Anywho. Yeah. You know, people tend to get lonely and forget that the place they want to go running back to is the same place they did not feel safe at. So don't do that, baby. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself, baby. Don't do that to yourself. So the list will help you stick to your commitment that you take on with self to ensure that you are not giving up on your future self. Give your future self a chance to live, baby. Give your future self a chance to thrive. Give your future self that space to accept like you deserve everything you finna walk into, baby. Big B's, you could thank me later. You could thank me later, baby. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm so lit for no reason. I swear, I'm finna go take me a shower and take it off. Yeah. Someone has a crush on you. The reason you don't know this is because they are cool with someone that had prior dealings with you and they feel some sort of guilt about crushing on you. Here's the thing. I kid you not. I was just channeling energy tonight about this same thing, right? And it's surfacing again. So yes, let me tell you. But the night I was channeling and they wasn't afraid. So this person really like, you know what? I'm going with my move. So somebody close to this person is really like going with their move and they don't care how this person feel about it because they like, yeah, shawty worth it. You know what I'm saying? She don't get what she want, I remember this when I get high. Yeah, y'all like that. Y'all let's spoil a bitch. I ain't mad at your Bible. Yo. I ain't mad at your Bible. Anywho, this person knows that you're worth more than to be kept a secret. Whatever news someone heard about you is coming to pass. They are beginning to see that you are indeed the real thing. Some people are noticing how fast you are growing. This is alarming a lot of people because you make things look easy. Easy like Sunday morning. Easy like Sunday morning. Some of you are watching me and you are poets. I am inviting you, if you are comfortable enough and courageous enough, okay, to drop some of your content in the comments. And I might drop something too, okay? I'm open to give you a pinch of Keys' Angelou. Some Keys' Blues inspired by Langston Hughes, okay? I don't mind you sipping on that Keys' Whitman infused with that W.E. Du Bois. I reach your soul with this poetic bars. No noise. Anywho, I rap gifts. I'm not a rapper. Okay. Poets versus rappers any day. Put back. Matter of fact, put stacks on it. Poets versus artists. In the music industry, of course. Bar for bar. What's popping? Interesting, right? You're welcome. The verses, okay? People are realizing that you are indeed in the dating pool. Folk are realizing who you are and the value you bring, and they're not happy about it. they feel like if they could see it, then others can identify that sooner in you than they had. It carries a toll on them. Some of you have great fortune that is about to be bestowed onto you. You are reminding yourself to not get caught up in the hows, just do the work on a day-to-day basis. And that, my darlings, is indeed how you would arrive at the unimaginable. Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? Okay, I believe y'all. I love magic. I'm a magical being. I am astronomically designed. Anywho, real galactic girls shirt. Some of you having trouble sticking to your guns when it comes to certain people. Don't be stupid. Y'all know y'all love being stupid and swearing y'all can't help the one you love, right? And love make you do stupid things, right? Understand? It's me you talking to. We ain't got to do that. It's me who you are conferring with. You can help being stupid, because stupid is a choice. Not blaming on Cupid, okay? Nah, for real. You can help being stupid because stupid is a choice. You put you on a back burner for people who are not even deeming you worthy enough to be on their stovetop. My darling, that sounds like stupid being a choice. You're welcome. Okay? Because you need to stop abandoning yourself when you are you. Right? And you need you the mostest. It's your responsibility to make sure yourself is okay. Yeah, I swear, I watch all of these old commercials. Listen, who remembers this commercial? Price love like your skies, darling. Anybody seen that before? It's way back, but that was my commercial, bro. I loved that commercial. And don't nobody nowadays know what the heck I be talking about. It be my favorite. Yeah, I'm like TV illiterate. Right? Media illiterate, so to say. Shawty don't got the type of time. But when I did get a little, and it was like, nobody watches what I watch. Are you guys weirdos like me? Watching me? Gang, because we all a part of the experiment, ma. Yo. Anywho. Yeah, so stop abandoning yourself when you are who you need the most, right? Walk away from people like that. I would not encourage you to do it. To make them miss you more or to force them to find the value in what it is you thought that they was taking for granted. I'm not encouraging you to do that. I feel like the encouragement should be deeply rooted in the respect that you found for yourself, because you clearly didn't have enough of it to be sitting around here being stupid. Nope. So, yeah, it should be because the respect you found for yourself or the respect that you placed on the respect you already had in yourself, right? You respected yourself enough to open up to better. You understand? Like, if you feel like the respect was already there, then you just start to place some respect on the respect that you feel like was already there, and you opening yourself up to new things. May got big things going on. Jamaica much? Jamaican me happy. I like that. Darling. All right. Just because you slept on a couch in a hand-me-down hotel last night doesn't mean you have to be okay with that today. Just because you slept with Nate yesterday because you was in the bar don't mean you have to call Nate tomorrow. If you decided today that you don't want to sleep with anyone because you feel the need to do so out of necessity, it's okay To want your... I thought I heard something of another room. It's okay. It's okay though, for real. To want your person inside your inside rather than that being the compensations for your bindings. It's okay to want that. It's okay to want your person to be in your insides. You don't want to be sleeping around for whatever you sleep around for, whatever your high is, whatever your rent is, whatever your car note is, whatever your children's daycare is, whatever your bro's haircut is. Yeah, you ain't gotta be doing that. Because let me tell you, it don't get that deep for me to be giving my body up over to somebody because some grown people like me that can work a 9 to 5, like recycle cans every day if they could, something. That's like a valuable thing, y'all. Y'all supposed to value your person. Know who you're giving your body to. Know who you're giving your body to. Well, I feel like y'all having one night stands. Are y'all doing it right now? Are you doing it? I'm not judging you, baby, because welcome, baby. Welcome home. Welcome home. I'll ask that when you here, you be honest about where you at in your life, right? If you over here, you thigh pocket, own that you in your thigh pocket season, babe. Own that. We can respect that, but don't come over here acting like you know you ain't on that that thigh pocket season stuff right there, and you come up in here, sister none, brother none. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here? Own that. If you in your I want to be married season, own that. Don't be coming up in here salty with people because they down there in the comments talking about something they want to be single. Let them people be single. You know what you want, right? Right. Be honest with yourself. Just own where you at. Own where you at. You in a season of your life where you just mailing bills back. Baby, mail them back, but I just want you to be woman or man enough to be like, yo, Keezus, I'm in a season of my life. Well, baby, it ain't right. I'm mailing the checks left and right. They mailing them to me. I mail back. They ain't gonna finna get me a custom stamp red so I can stamp it back. Wrong address. New address necessary or something. On that, baby. On that. You on your getting bag season, you ain't got time to be entertaining nothing. Nothing. You might have to unsubscribe from my channel one day and then resubscribe later day. You know, it be like that sometimes. It does. Just own that. Right? Because I can own sometimes. I get a little too passionate. I get extra sometimes. Sometimes my delivery be so strong. You feel it come from my diaphragm. Because I mean it. I really mean it. It's coming from a place in space. So, yeah. You figure to me? You figure to me. Yeah. And you can do it on the brighter side too, right? Because just because you didn't pay your bills on time for 3 months and you wake up today like today is the day that I want to pay my bills on time. Pay them on time. You know what I'm saying? Just because you rode the bus 364 days, on a day 365, you want to walk. Okay? Because you want to save more bread for whatever vision you got for your future. Do that. Do just that. Fuck all of that extra shit. Like, right? Like, you don't have to concern yourself with the extra. Right? Don't feel bad about what people may assume about your financial circumstances. Don't do that. As long as you understand. Okay. What you is doing is in alignment with whatever that is that you have set out for yourself. Long as you know that the actions you taking is in alignment with what you got going on for yourself. Fuck all of the extra shit. You don't have to settle, but you must accept the changes that's necessary to propel in a direction in which you state that it is you want to go in. You must accept that, or else you can't get there. Right? Right. We know we want to go somewhere. We got to either travel by bike, by feet, by plane, by bus, or car, or some type of recreational motor vehicle. Right? Trailer. We got to travel by train. We got to move, or else we can't get nowhere. We can astro travel. We can do that. But let's be honest. A lot of y'all ain't even that tapped in. Or are you that tapped in? Riddle me that. Okay. Someone wants you to know that although y'all been in separation, you may think that they were off with other parties doing whatever. In all actuality, they have been feeling unwanted where they are. They do not feel their true selves are accepted. There may have been plenty of times where you caused arguments in the home and they were not in the space to own that that's the root of the arguments at home. They're missing you. You are not doing anything. That is what disturbs them the most. Owning their emotions for you in their environment will only cause them to get kicked out or maybe a couple of nights on the couch. Sometimes this person may feel like fuck the world, then the thoughts of you seem to soothe them and remind them that you just may be the world to them. That was for a select few of you. Someone is somewhere thinking about the true requirements of what it takes to be with you. Be careful of what you're asking for currently, because some of you are extremely magnetic and could be bringing in things that you do not want. Cleanse your energy before prayer, before meditation, or before resting. Go to sleep listening to some binaural beats, my darling. I do not care how many people in the house. You better have your volume up. Get your body right. Cleanse your energy. Now, that's really good, though. It's really good for your cellular structure before you go to bed, before you get rest. You're welcome. Some of you are drama-free, and that is what you enjoy most about your singlehood. You are enjoying life effortlessly. I love that for you, and I love it for me. Okay? Someone is coming along to show you just how simple things are. For some of you, people are learning that things are just made easier with you. Some of you are remembering why your past did not work. You cannot force someone to respect your growth. Some of you are being perceived as a sex symbol. It is okay to be sexy, but should not everyone be welcome to sex you? I'm going to say it slower for the people in the back. You ain't got to pause it this time. You ain't got to rewind it, because I'm going to tell you one more time. Okay? Some of you are being perceived as a sex symbol. It is okay to be sexy, but should not everyone be welcome to sex you? Know your value. Dinner attacks. You're welcome. Some of you have people who were placed into your life who are called to help, who are now feeling a way that you are not doing so any longer. So some of you have people in your life who are placed into your life who you were called to help, who are now feeling a way that you are not doing so any longer. Some of you have people discussing your finances, trying to make you out to not be who you claim you are. It is more so you not lending your money recklessly. You are not in a rush to help others out. Some of you have people in your energy who wants you to chase them. This is not your duty. Okay? Listen, females are not supposed to chase males. It is a difference between making it known you are interested and chasing. Okay? For the women that are bold enough to approach men. Okay? Let me tell you right now. Females don't supposed to chase. And it's a difference between making it known. You can let a person know, hey, I like you. It's one thing. Then, hey, I like you than you having to tell this person 17 different times in a matter of what? Y'all don't even get 3 weeks. Be 72 hours, 2 days, 3 days. Now, some of y'all might be a week. Who knows? Y'all microwave babies. I feel like that's too long. Yeah. How bad y'all like them? You do it that many times? Don't do that. You don't chase back. But males are supposed to pursue, not you. There will be someone coming along with an offer and they will expect you to take them up on it in such short notice. Listen to me well. Pause this if you must. Okay? Pause it real quick. Before subscribing to any man's guardianship, see how well the man manage himself. How well do he manage his decision making, his emotions, his disciplines, his lifestyle? How well do he manage his urges? You must know these things, especially if you are the one of those women who thrive better in singlehood. So if you know you do better on your own, you thrive better by yourself, because a lot of y'all not team players, and it's okay. There's no I in team, though. You must know this. Successful people understand this, right? We can't do it by ourselves, but it requires sacrifices to be in the rooms with people who are capable of teaching you these things. Okay, right? But it's definitely important that we stop rushing to be the women to men who cannot manage themselves well enough to lead you anywhere. Stop rushing that. Some of you have been going full throttle with your talents and no one has acknowledged how true you have been. Truthfully, it's obvious that you are going places. Soon you will be speaking a different story filled with so much inspiration. You will be what people deemed hope. Some of you are going to do better at managing your finances. You should not be spending what it is you do not have. Do not spend the money before you make it. Do not spend the money before you make it, guys. Okay, some of you accepted a job offer recently. Do not begin spending the money before you make it. I don't care if you was on a clock for 17 days in a row because you was in the hole because they just got paid when you clocked in. I don't care, right? You can go there, all of that, the dang on payroll system, tripping. Now you ain't got paid yet still. You don't have a job until you get that check, till you're paid for your work, baby. Thank you. Okay. Some of you have been speaking to your siblings more, and I love that for you, babes. I love it, babes. Some of you are watching me and are married. Y'all issues are derived from financial management. In the event you two were both stable, there will not be any issues. One of you are too codependent on your person and your expectations are not being met. This is indeed your fault. Whichever one of you being the person in the party that is watching. Okay? Because your basics should be in order before you're even open to pursuing any relationship. Your basics should be in order. It definitely should. Someone want you so badly to view them as the biggest blessing this far. They want you to understand their points of view without taking a glance at your perception. Be mindful of people who try to point out the things that they choose to stay quiet on until you bring up what it is that does not sit well in their spirit. Right? So when I say that, let me give you a few examples, right? I mean, like, if me raising my voice a little bit was disturbing you earlier today, and then you lay around there and your volume went up, let's say 4 or 5 notches, right? So we now at an 18 when we started at like a 12. Cool, 12. This is 12 example. Now we're at an 18. And then I tell you, hey, bring it down back to 12. Because I don't like the way it sounded when the direction we're heading in at 18. then you go and remind me about that time earlier that I did something, said something too loud to you, but you really wasn't happy about it. Not saying I'm not wrong, but now is not the time for you to speak up on that, right? Because when you were supposed to speak up on that, you ain't let me know that. Now I'm telling you things that I'm uncomfortable with. And now you want to take the accountability warrant. Okay, we'll deal with that when I do it again. Because when you were supposed to bring it up, don't bring that up right now. Hold on to all of that. And just acknowledge your wrongdoing right now. Right? That's what that meant. You are on a purposeful journey. Average people may not partake in that. There are people who are upset that they are not able to move you from your discipline. Some of you are not moved easily. If you are dating someone with a different cultural background, there may be an interference in the connection from the cultural differences. Communicate through the process to see if the problems are reconcilable. If you do not know where to start, question, is this a vehicle or a destination problem? Remember? A couple of videos back, gave that analogy, figure it out, okay? Do not get so attached to who you are right now that you do not give your future version of yourself a chance. Don't do it. Men understand that any woman who is serious about you will check your level of aggression to see if you have the capacity to control yourself. I'm going to let you know right now. Free game. My dad'll be so salty right now. I'm just giving it to you right now. Just giving it to you. Right? Men, understand that any woman who is serious about you will check your level of aggression to see if you have the capacity to control yourself. This will often be done indirectly. They will harass you and see what happens afterwards, okay? Women, any man that has any serious intentions about you will check to ensure that you are marriage compatible. They want to know if you have what it takes to commit to a long-term commitment. They will not do this directly either. They won't do it. They will pay attention to whether or not you have control over your impulses. Some of you are not living stress-free because you cannot mind your business. It is comforting to know that the business that you are minding is yours. If you want to begin dating people, you must learn to hold space for someone. Otherwise, you will be in it alone. You have to be able to hold space for someone. If not, but what you do? Pull back off the market, baby. Pull back. A little more work to do. Know how when we open up that oven to check the meat, that meatloaf, and you stick and it's not, it's not right. It's not well done. Or some of them like it, medium well, but it looks still raw. Like it need at least like 10, 15 more minutes before we get to that medium well status. We open that, we pull it out a little bit, getting ready to take it out. It ain't right. Got to reel it back in. You see how you stepped out there? You ain't all the way right. Not right enough, at least. Got to reel it back in. And that don't make you wrong. Just a little more work. It's all right. Remedial coursework. There you go. You welcome. You welcome. You welcome. A lot of people be looking down on remedial courses. They don't really like it because it has like this negative connotation to it or this negative stigma to it, right? And the thing is, when you have to learn it so many times, you get to learn it different ways. You know what I mean? You get a little more experience, right? Because those mistakes eventually they transform into, or transmute, shall I say. The mistakes transmute into experience. That's what it is. Experience is the title we give our mistakes. And our mistakes are mistakes, right? Look at that. English class. Analogies much. I'm an analogist. What it is? Analogist. 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 An analogist. I like analogies. So I'm an analogist. Yeah, okay, cool. Just good at analogies. So I'm an analogist. Okay. You must develop the traits of staying true to your promises that you set out for yourself, right? You must hold on to the oaths that you take on with yourself. Not doing so would diminish any confidence that you have in your reserve tank to succeed. It's all right when you don't hold up with your commitments to other people, huh? I know that's how you be feeling. That's why you do it so frequently. That's why you do that right now. Show up for people. Just show up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when you don't show up for yourself, it's one thing when you don't show up for your mama. It's one thing when you don't show up for your brother. It's one thing when you don't show up for work. One thing you don't show up for your doctor's appointment. One thing you don't show up for that oil change. One thing you don't show up for that appointment you had. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing for you not to show up for the world. But when you don't show up for you, when you made that oath to you, not to me, not to your cousin, not to your mama and step cousin little girl, but you took oath to you, and you don't hold up, you diminishing your self-confidence, babe. I'm talking about the confidence that you have in your reserve tank. So on the days that okay, yeah, you follow me. If you are serious about finding a path to your future self, begin with, who are you? Who do you want to be? And what are you doing about it? Who are you? Who do you want to be? And what are you doing about it? Who are you? Who do you want to be? And what are you doing about it? Those are the 3 questions to see or back. You're welcome. You do not have to answer this for me right now, but you must do so with yourself. You must take pride in who you are. Before you are a CEO, you are a man or woman. Before you are a college graduate, you are a woman or man. Before you are anything, you must first be proud of you in its raw form. Man or woman. You got to first be proud of you in your raw form. Stop it. 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 Okay? Some of you are seeking reasons to not change, though you know that you will benefit greatly from such changes. Your comfort zone is the enemy to your success. Look me in my face when I tell you, babe. Your comfort zone is the enemy to your success. Some of you need not to label anyone. I recommend simply for you to understand your own patterns. Ask yourself, what are you doing that is remarkably stupid? What are you doing that is remarkably stupid? Answer yourself truthfully because you genuinely want to know. Don't answer because I just composed that question. Don't do that. Answer because you genuinely want to know. Right? Some of you are unsure if you're ready to be back on a dating market. Be honest with yourself. I'm getting a plethora of reasons why. But are you not ready to be intimate with anyone? Are you not prepared to do what people are asking of you? Someone wants to know why you are holding back. Aww. You taught you sort of putty tat face. Some of you are going to be leaving your phones. So be sure you have all that you need. And if it's not a phone, it's some type of technical gadget, some type of like camera set, something like that. That's really what I was saying, like camera sets, but I couldn't make out exactly what it was. So I was just like, it's a phone. I was just getting it, the energy division. Also, weekend energy update. I see you guys having a blissful weekend, getting to know someone. I do see things, becoming passionate, and it will help, you for sure close off your mental ideas or mental, triumph that you had in relation to leaving your past in the past. So I do see that coming in. However, I do see jealousy creeping in because somebody still got their eyes on you, but baby, I see this is bringing y'all closer. Y'all might have passion and chemistry being highlighted or emphasized this weekend. Remember, safe sex latex. I do know some of y'all are allergic to latex. So I need you to still have safe sex. Go get that blood work, babe. And if they scared to go to the doctor with you, do they really deserve the body? Put some value on yourself and then add to tax. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. But now though, that's all the messages I have for y'all today. More peace, more love, more light, more life. Any other messages, Spirit? No. More love, more life, more light. See y'all soon. Have a great night.